What's up, dunkers and dunkettes? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we back with year 3 of the Madden 22 Different Broncos realistic rebuild. We had a great year 2, 11-win season, playoff appearance, didn't get a playoff win, but it was the first year with Aaron Rodgers. Let's waste no more time, and let's go ahead and meet the squad for the preseason. Like I said, Aaron Rodgers, this is year 2 with Aaron Rodgers. It was a great season last season, threw for 4,000 yards, 30-plus touchdowns. We are in the Super Bowl window. We only gonna have a few years left with Aaron Rodgers. We got a couple young guys behind him. Hopefully we can develop them. We might have to draft a quarterback of the future very soon, but we're trying to go all in, win the Super Bowl while we got Aaron Rodgers, while we got my birthday twin right now. Devonte Williams, who was the breakout player for us last season, was having a hell of a year. And then, of course, Madden injured him for 6 weeks. He missed 6 games, but he still had a great season, was a top running back. I think he's going to have an even better season this season coming up. Still got Tariq Cohen out the backfield catching balls. And we got a couple young guys behind him. Terrell Lindsey, our rookie fullback from last season with Star Dev, he's back. And then we got the big three, Sutton, Judy, and KJ Hamler. Noah Fant and Albert O. Still got them boys. Still got the offensive line, Risner, Bowles, Cushionberry, Mooti, and Miners. And we still have Graham Glasgow on the trade block. As you can see, if I was to cut him right now, we save about $8 million. I'm going to keep him on the trade block, see if we get any offers for him. Might have to go to the trade center and manually do one. But we no longer need his services. Draymond Jones, veteran on the defense. He's the leader on the D-line. We got Gary Allen behind him. We took him last season. We decided to bring back Calais Campbell in free agency for a cheaper deal. I think he played well with our first round pick last year. He was a second-round pick. Enrique Bass, him and Calais Campbell, dynamic duo last season. So we brought Calais Campbell back. And then, like I said, we got Enrique Bass. We took Quentin Winnington, who will probably be the successor to Calais Campbell. And then Dion Malone and Raheem Brown. Now, Raheem Brown was the rookie starter last season with Star Dev. But, of course, Madden had to go ahead and strip us of the Dev trade. He's back to normal. 25 now because he was an old rookie, 24 years old last season. But we're going to rock with him this season. He was productive. Like I said, we base it off of performance. We don't base it off of Dev traits. We don't base it off of overalls. And then Josie Jewell, who's our leading tackle last year. Brandon Browning, who is on a short leash. I ain't even going to cap with y'all. He's on a short leash. That's why we brought in Nick Kwiatkowski to compete with Baron Browning for that starting middle linebacker or middle linebacker 2 position. And then we got Bradley Chubb, who's the leader of the edge rushers, the pass rushers. And then we got PS2, Ojemedia, and Ronald Darby. We decided to bring in Stephon Gilmore, but we moved him to strong safety. He's 32 now. He's an old man. Plus, Caden Stearns, who we gave a chance to be the starter last year, he was injured on and off. Same thing with Jamar Johnson. He wasn't really playing well, so we decided to move him to free safety. He's a scheme fit there anyway. He's going to back up Justin Simmons. And we still got McManus, and then we got probably our best draft pick this season going into year 3, Paul Gilmore, the rookie punter. And we do have a team captain spot available, and I'm going to go ahead and give it to your boy, Draymond Jones. He's going to take over Shelby Harris. We had to cut Shelby Harris due for, cap casualties, and we'll see if we can get any offers for Graham Glasgow. But let's go ahead and get on with the preseason. Preseason still matters. We got a couple of jobs up for grabs. Hopefully we get no injuries. And I jinxed it. Injury, and it is Josie Jewell. He should be back for the regular season, though. And we don't really care about Tyler Davis with a broken finger. He's the tight end 3. So we're not going to upgrade players right now. We're going to do that before the season. And we are I thought we were 0-2. We're 1-1 in the preseason. 2 more injuries, so I feel like this is going to be an injury play year. That's why I do bench some of my starters. Justin Simmons, Bradley Chubb, Aaron Rodgers. They are benched for the preseason. I am not risking it. I'm not going to let Madden bend me over like that. Not going to let Madden bend me over like that. But Jonathan Cooper, another linebacker, is out. And, of course, Nick Kwiatkowski is out. So that means Baron Browning most likely will be the starting middle linebacker, too. Sucks. Sucks for Nick Kwiatkowski. Paid all that money to bring him in to compete. And now he's not going to be able to compete. So we get the dub, go 2-1 preseason. I don't know why I'm saying 1-1. That's Madden for you. And we do got to cut some people. I actually need to check out the stats for the backup quarterback role because we do have a second-year guy, but we have a rookie that's better than him overall-wise. And it looks like they're pretty even, 2-1. Completion percentage is better on him, on Stratton. Rookie was set. So we'll probably go at Stratton and put May on the practice squad. Tariq Cohen, Devonte Williams, that 1-2 punch. Jerome Kelly showed out. Don't really care about O-line. And then Baron Browning, look at that, leading the team in tackles, taking advantage of the injury to Nick Kwiatkowski. He is the middle linebacker too, so hopefully he can have a good year this season. This will probably be his last season though. That boy don't ball out. If he don't ball out, we'll have to upgrade. So congrats to Stratton. He's a backup quarterback. Brad May will go to the practice squad. We still develop him though. He can still be the future. Rivers, we upgraded him from the practice squad last year when Devonte Williams went down. So he'll be on the squad this season from the beginning of the season. We brought in Mitch Baker, a rookie. So that means Tremaine Harrison will go to the practice squad. We'll rock with 4 running backs. Now, Kelly solidified the wide receiver 4 position. We brought in Joseph. We've had Seth Williams on the roster for a couple of seasons. So Ramirez will go to the practice squad. Albert O. Tyler Davis is coming back. So we'll put Dom Clark, practice squad. This guy can finally get cut. He's been the long snapper. Like I said before, we're going to go ahead and trade Graham Glasgow to anybody that needs a right guard. Darrell Wiley, practice squad. We'll keep Hodge for now because I know how Madden is. We got Zach Harris, a rookie, so we probably don't need I don't even know how to say this man's last name. Fnad. Yeah, we're going to cut him. He's been on the team for a couple of seasons. Hasn't really done much. And we'll move Blake to the practice squad. And is it time to cut Mintz? I think it's time. He's been on the team a couple of seasons. Ain't really impressed us. It's time to let him go. We couldn't develop him. And then this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move Cameron to the practice squad. We've been moving our secondary all around. We moved Johnson. We moved Stephon Gilmore. We're going to move Locke if he's hybrid enough. Yeah, he is. He's going to play cornerback. Cornerback 5, cornerback 4. Goes down 2 points. Don't matter, though. And then we're going to have Johnson, Stearns, and we're going to keep Kevin Walton. Actually, practice squad. So that should be everybody. We're going to go ahead and trade Graham Glasgow now. Yep, we only got one player to cut, and it is Graham Glasgow. So any team out there, y'all need a guard, call us. Hit us up. We're open for business. Graham Glasgow. What team needs a right guard? Who needs a right guard? Cardinals. Okay, Cardinals. They got Forrest Lamp, though. He's still decent, still solid. Was I looking at the wrong guard? That was the Bucks, my bad. So the Cardinals actually do need a right guard. So let's see if we can get maybe like a current third for them. a third. How about a future 6 for Graham Glasgow? That will put them over the salary cap. I'll go ahead and take a player. $5 million though. We got to eat up $5 million. I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull this off. No corners, no safety. Yep. So sorry, Cardinals. We're going to hang up the phone. Chargers are in our division and in the AFC, so I'm definitely not going to call them. Now, the Colts are in the AFC, but they're not in our division. Let's see if we can make a deal with them. What about a third and a future 6? I feel like that's fair. Damn, everybody over the salary cap? What's they got to free up? $3 million? Who could we take off the... Nope, that still wouldn't be enough. Yeah, so nobody got no money. Everybody just spent their money this offseason, huh? Eagles need a right guard. Do they have money? They got money. Okay. Y'all got 2 fourths. Give me that third. I'll take a future 6. They decline it. Well, how about this? Give me that third, and I'll give y'all the current 5th. Give y'all a 5th, and I'll give y'all a 7. What about next year's 6? So a current 5th, next year's 6 for y'all third and a 6. So close. I'll give up a 5th and a 6. Let me get a 4th. That should do it. Graham Glasgow going to the Eagles. We gave up a current 5th, a next year's 6 for their current 4th, and a future 6. So we swapped the 6th round picks. Goodbye, Graham Glasgow. Wish you well in your future endeavors. I'm sure you'll be a great Eagle. But let's go ahead and get the regular season squad roster ready. Organize the depth chart. And let's try to make the playoffs again for year 3. Let's try to get a playoff win, get to the AFC Championship, hopefully get to the Super Bowl. So, you know what the drill is. We got to go ahead and make sure the depth chart is straight. Make sure it's set up the way we want it. Devonte Williams going to have another breakout year. Got Sutton, Judy, Hamler, Kelly, Joseph, Seth Williams, Albert O, Noah Fant, Bowles, Risner, Cushenberry, Muti. No more Graham Glasgow, Quinn Miners. Draymond Jones. We have Whittington. We have Brown there. I don't like that. I'll put Malone there. Then we got Bass, Whittington, Malone. There'll be Raheem Brown, who's the starter. Baron Brown is going to have to start. That's right. Because we are hurt at linebacker. And then we got Chubb. Cooper's hurt too, so all of our damn linebackers are hurt. We'll put Allen is 280, so he can go back there. Calais Campbell definitely not playing linebacker. I don't know what they thinking. PS2, Ojemedia, Darby. Actually, we're going to start Darby over Ojemedia. Justin Simmons, Jamar Johnson. Put Caden Stearns right there. Disappointed in Caden Stearns, man. I really thought we was going to be able to develop him to a starting strong safety, but it's not the case, man. Going to have to be a backup. Kit return will be the rookie or second round guy, Kelly. And we'll go with Jamar Johnson. Give him something to do. And then punt return. be Tariq Cohen and KJ Hamler. Third down back, Tariq Cohen, of course. Power back, Devonte Williams. Slot receiver, KJ Hamler. Are we going to do KJ Hamler this year? Or are we going to keep doing Judy? I think we'll do KJ Hamler this year, just to switch it up, see if that makes a difference. We'll do Chubb on that side. How they want this set up? Chubb, Draymond Jones, Campbell, Bass, Agam. We'll do Whittington. I mean, yeah, that's straight. I'll leave it the way they set up. I'll trust Madden this one time. This one time. And then for right now, we'll do Baron Browning, the rookie Harris, and Caden Stearns. And then we'll do Ojemedia, Johnson, Darby. So that's the squad. 11 wins last season. Expectations, probably 10 to 11 wins again. Definitely a playoff appearance with Aaron Rodgers on the squad. Definitely if we get to the playoffs, when we get to the playoffs. A playoff victory. We want to make the playoffs. I know the Chiefs are in the division. That's always tough. We got Justin Herbert, too. But let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Cincinnati Bengals at home, week 1. And we get blown out. They dropped 42 on us, 42 on our head. Monday night game, Monday night football. 3 turnovers for Aaron Rodgers. What's going on? Is he washed up at this point? Is he washed? He threw 2 picks, so the other turnover must have been a fumble or going for it on 4th down. Couldn't stop Joe Mixon, but like I said, Devonte Williams is going to have another breakout season. I feel like if he did not go down for those 6 weeks last season, we would have had more than 11 wins. We probably would have had the number 1 seed. Albert O with a touchdown. Since when the hell did I have Mark Glowinski? When the hell did I have Mark Glowinski on this team? Did Madden cut somebody and sign Mark Glowinski? So fucking annoying. Oh, that's why, because John Miller, Jonathan Cooper, Muti, all got injured. All got injured. So they cut my running back. Oh, Madden. They signed Mark Glowinski. If that's the case, we would have just kept Graham Glasgow. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now, Madden. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. My Jeezy voice. Go right back to free agency. And they cut my running back who got promoted from the practice squad last season. Look at Tom Brady still in free agency. Ooh. Melvin Gordon, could we bring him back? No. I want my 60 overall running back that got promoted from the practice squad. He did not deserve to get cut. I want him on this team. Welcome back, Matthew Rivers. Madden, don't cut him again. Don't cut him again. Don't touch him. Leave his contract alone. What are you doing? Shouldn't have to do this. I shouldn't have to do this every time. It's so annoying. We got our linebackers back, so let's make sure Jewell and Browning. Draymond Jones, yep. Bradley Chubb, yep. Everything else looks good. Let's go ahead. Week 1 didn't go as planned. Let's bounce back. We got another TV game. We didn't scout the top prospects because we haven't done it the past 2 seasons because we haven't had first-round picks. But look at that. There's a quarterback at the top. Riley Bradshaw from Alabama. He could be the successor to Aaron Rodgers. He seems to be the only quarterback in the class, so we might have to trade up to get him if Aaron Rodgers is not sticking around. But we got the Miami Dolphins. We got a lot of players coming back from injury. Let's see if we can get healthy. Let's see if we can get our first dub of the season, and we are 0-2. So not a good start. 0 for 2 on TV games so far. Pretty even game. They won at the last second. And we lost to Teddy Bridgewater, the former Bronco. Revenge game for him. Devonte Williams still balling out, still doing his thug. Cortland Sutton. Draymond Jones, Bass, Calais Campbell. So we're getting sacks. Media with the pick. So I don't know what's going on. Is it because I put KJ Hamler at the slot instead of Jerry Jeudy? Or is it because we keep having all our players get injured? Let's go ahead and check out the mock draft, see if they got us projected. Probably the number 1 pick. Oh, top 5 pick. They have us taking the offensive lineman. We don't need offensive lineman. See if we can turn around to week 3. Another TV game. 3 TV games in a row. We get Tariq Cohen and Stephon Gilmore back. It seems like this is an injury-plagued season, and we are 0-3 with more people coming back from injury. And we lose by a field goal again. So we're barely losing games. Barely losing games. We are turning the ball over a lot. But we also have a lot of injuries. We're running the ball well. KJ Hamler, Noah Fant. Calais Campbell getting sacked. We're getting sacks. We're running the ball well. We're getting picks. But it's too many damn injuries and too many turnovers. We could be getting wins. Matthew Rivers, PS2. All these injuries. Can we finally get healthy? We're 0-3. We got the 2-1 Bears. We're at home, and we lose again, 0-4. Just when I thought I was having fun with a rebuild, finally, looks like we might have to move on from Aaron Rodgers. But it's not him. He's not playing bad. It's not Devonte Williams. It's not even the receivers, really. It's just Madden. Justin Simmons with 10 tackles. McManus missing a field goal wouldn't have mattered, though. Still would have lost the damn game. But what's going on, man? Like, 11-win team. We stayed the same. I know we have a lot of injuries. Another TV game. Enrique Bass is out. We're going to have to start the rookie. Can we get a win? We need to start winning games. The Chiefs aren't going to lose that many games. And once again, we lose a close game by a field goal. I'm going to have to make some type of change. Lose another TV game. 2 turnovers. We stopped them on 3rd down. And it was the 2 picks from Aaron Rodgers that cost us. Like I said, it's not the receivers. McManus missed the field goal. So do we blame it on him? I think we do. So not looking good. 0-5. We still got a chance to turn it around. Only 3 games behind in the division. And we get our first dub of the season. It is a division game, a division rival. The Las Vegas Raiders. We ran the ball. We've been running the ball well all season. Haven't been really good on 3rd down. Did we win in overtime? We won in overtime. So another close game. It's just Derek Carr played worse than us. And look at Devonte Williams. I said he was going to have a breakout season last season. Fullback with a touchdown. Brian Edwards, I think he did that to us last season. I don't know why we can't cover him, why we can't stop him. Tariq Cohen with a receiving touchdown. Dalton Risner giving up a sack. The rookie, Quentin Winnington, getting some playing time with the injury to Bass. Draymond Jones. And we have a pick for Jewel, who led the league in picks, PS2. And then Media is having a breakout year. McManus, you better watch yourself, my boy. You better watch yourself. Stop missing the damn field goals. You got one job. Put the ball between the posts. Put the ball between SpongeBob. Another TV game. We haven't been great on TV games. We've lost them all so far. Can we beat the Jags and break the streak? We're both 1-5. I bet we're gonna lose. We win, but I don't like the margin of victory. It's another close game. But anyways, 2-game winning streak. We get our first win in prime time. No turnovers. That's what I like to see. Aaron Rodgers, no touchdowns, no picks though. We picked off Trevor Lawrence, 2 sacks. Devonte Williams. It's just going crazy right now. Look at that. That's why I bought Rivers back. Don't cut him, man. Don't even look at him. I know he had 2 yards rushing, but that attempt was for a touchdown. Winnington, taking advantage of the opportunity. The injury to Bass, 2 sacks in 2 games. Calais Campbell, Ronald Darby, and then McManus. I told you to watch yourself. I know it's not your fault that it was blocked, but you better watch yourself. That's 3 games in a row, my boy. Do I have to look for another kicker? I will bring one in right now, mid-season, free agency. And we have more people coming back from injury. Let's just make sure that the depth chart is set the way we want it. Woodington is playing his ass off. I feel bad that he has to go back to the bench. But mock draft 2 is out. And we were top 5, and we dropped down to 6, and they still have us taking an offensive lineman who we don't need. Unless Garrett Bowles retires or something. But we get Kelly, we get Malone back. Let's make sure they don't have Malone starting. I want Raheem Brown starting. He's a starter. Don't touch him, Madden. 2-5, 2-game winning streak. We can still come back. We got some easy teams on the schedule, and we get our first dominant, I would say, victory against the Jets. Shut the run down, run the ball. That's that old school football I like to see. Stop them on 3rd down. Went for it on 4th down even. Aaron Rodgers, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Flawless. We abused Zach Wilson. And then Devonte Williams, man. Man, if he didn't get hurt last season, he probably had like superstar Dev right now. Albert O with a touchdown. So we're using the 2 tight ends. I like that. Bradley Chubb, Calais Campbell with a sack. Baron Browning with a pick. Bradley Chubb's been kind of quiet, and that's what I'm talking about, man. If you're a team captain on this team, can't be missing field goals, man. Can't be missing field goals. And now I feel like our streak is going to end. Let's go ahead. It's the midseason. Let's go ahead and upgrade our team. Can we beat the Chiefs on the road? Probably not. They're going to stop our winning streak. Let's go ahead and try to motivate our players. Let's hand out some money. Let's throw some money out. Aaron Rodgers, this is the 2nd season we got him. I want to give him another 1-year deal. See if he's going to retire. So we're going to wait on Aaron Rodgers. We might franchise tag him. Stephon Gilmore is like a 1-year Band-Aid, 1-year rental. But Jerry Jeudy, our future wide receiver 1. Depending on what happens with Cortland Sutton. Bring him back. Calais Campbell, Darby, we don't know yet. Ojemediah, we'll wait to see what happens at the end of the season. He's playing great so far. Tito, I want him. Keep that offensive line together. 26 mil. Cushenberry, same thing. Keep that O-line together. We'll do 28.5. And then everybody else, well, Albert O, we'll wait on that. I know he's a backup tight end. And then KJ Hamler, same case with Ojemediah, depending on performance. So we got the Chiefs. It's on the road. It's going to be a tough game. It's always a tough game when we're playing Patrick Mahomes, them, and we don't even score a point. 20-0. They ain't even score a lot of points, and we couldn't score no points at all. Embarrassing. Going into the bye week, they shut us down. They shut Devonte Williams down. They were actually able to run the ball for 100 yards. 3 turnovers. We always lose. So we had 2 fumbles. Aaron Rodgers probably fumbled. Got sacked 4 times. And look at that. Mahomes didn't really do nothing. He didn't really do nothing. Receivers were okay. Garrett Bowles giving up sacks. Ojemediah, he's having a hell of a year. We might have to pay him. Might have to bring him back. Josie Jewell with another pick. They even missed the extra pointer. So glad we got the bye week coming up. We definitely need it. We definitely need a break. spend some time to reflect on what the hell is going on. And we had Josie Jewell looking to have another breakout year. Player of the Week award. We are at the bottom of the division, though. We didn't expect to be here. We can still turn it around. Second place, wild card. We could catch the Chiefs even. They sound we're going to losing streak. So we got the 2-8 Lions. We need to start here. 31-8. That's what I'm talking about. That's Denver Bronco football. With Aaron Rodgers on the team. Shutting the running down. Shut the passing game down. No turnovers. That's what we need to do. That's the formula. Colin Kaepernick. I don't know why the Lions keep signing him. 100 yards for Devonte Williams. Jerry Jeudy with a touchdown. Cortland Sutton with a touchdown. Christian Berry giving up a sack. No sacks for the defense, but PS2. Patrick Surtain with the pick. And we have 4 wins. Can we pile up some more? We're a game behind the Raiders and the Chargers. That's what I want to do. I want to catch the Raiders or the Chargers first. Then we'll worry about the Chiefs in the division. Right now, we need to worry about getting wins and making the playoffs and getting a winning record, getting back to 500. Can we beat the Patriots, who are 5-5? And we do. So if it wasn't for the Chiefs, if we didn't have to play them, we would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'd be on a 6-game winning streak if it wasn't for that Chiefs game. We're shutting the run down now. We got everybody back healthy. We outdueled Mac Jones, sacked him 3 times, picked him off. Devonte Williams, 2 touchdowns. Tariq Cohen, look at that, 52 yards with a tutty. Jerry Jeudy went off. I might as well move him to wide receiver 1. He's balling back. I'm not going to touch the depth chart while we're on this winning streak. I ain't even going to touch it. Patriots, who brought in J.J. Watt in the offseason. And Stephon Gilmore gets his first pick as a Bronco. So he's already doing better with Caden Stearns and Jamar Johnson did last season. We do have a breakout player. I feel like it's Jerry Jeudy. It might be. See, and that's what I hate. Jerry Jeudy just went off. And it's like I want to put him in the best position to try to get that depth trade. But when I do, he's not going to play as well. So I ain't even going to touch it. Not going to touch it. We have a TV game against the Raiders. We already caught the Chargers. Can we catch the Raiders? We beat them. We move to second place. We get back to 500. It's on the road. We got to go to Vegas. It is another TV game. And we get the dub. So we rallying back. We had some tough losses because of injury, close games. This is a Thursday night football game. They just turned the ball over too damn much. If they didn't turn the ball over that much, we probably would have took an L. We probably would have lost that game. 2 touchdowns, though, for Devonte Williams. He's probably leading the league in rushing touchdown. And we cannot stop fucking Bryan Edwards, man. He must got superstar dev or something, or X Factor. But Jerry Jeudy, 6 catches, 93 yards. So he's not going to hit that the depth trait. KJ Hamler with a touchdown. Jonathan Cooper with a sack. Backup right outside linebacker. Enrique Bass, he's been kind of quiet this season. Ronald Darby with a pick. PS2. Nick Kwiatkowski coming back from injury, getting a pick. McManus, perfect on his field goals. Okay. So we're on a little bit of winning streak. We done fought back from last place to second place. It's going to be hard to catch the Chiefs, but I'm not really worried about catching them winning division. Long as we make the playoffs. And I know Jerry Jeudy didn't get it done today, but it's okay. Another TV game. They just been handing out TV. See, that's what bringing Aaron Rodgers does for you. We brought him in. Now they putting us on TV more and more. So Cortland Sutton is our wide receiver 1. Hamler, Jeudy, Sutton. Actually, yeah, we're going to leave him there. Wide receiver 1. Thought about putting Jeudy, wide receiver 1, but that can wait next season. So let's actually check out the playoff picture. We're 6-6. Do we have like a 7 seed, 6 seed right now? We actually got the 6 seed. So we actually done fought back into the playoff picture. Another TV game. And it's Aaron Rodgers for the first time against his old team, the Green Bay Packers. Let's see if he can beat them. It is in Denver, though. I wish it was in Green Bay. And we get the win, 28-24. So that's good. I'm happy for Aaron Rodgers. He got a chance to beat up Was that a Saturday game? A Sunday game? Sunday night football too. So that's crazy. Uh, no turnovers from either team. It was a pretty even game, good game. Let's see who their quarterback was. Is Sean Humes. That's the quarterback they took last season when they got rid of Rodgers. I thought it would be Jordan Love. But look at Rodgers. He couldn't wait to play Green Bay. 4 touchdowns, no picks. He did get sacked 4 times, though. Devonte Williams, 70 yards rushing. We had no rushing touchdown, but KJ Hamler showed out, 2 touchdowns. He trying to earn that contract. Cortland Sutton with a touchdown. Noah Fant with a touchdown. The other A. Rodgers on their team getting a touchdown. Garrett Ball's been giving up sacks like crazy. Darius Smith got some revenge on Aaron Rodgers for leaving, but Calais Campbell, look at that. Kenny Clark, Rashawn Gary. The boys couldn't wait to play him. McManus might be his last season in the Broncos. I might just take that team captain. I might just take that C patch off his jersey. That's what I might do. We had a weekly awards. Probably was Aaron Rodgers. Yep, against the Packers. So we're 7-6. We're in the playoff race. Another TV game, bro. I think when you sign like players that are like, I don't know, but another TV game. 7-6 Bills, pretty even. We're 2 games behind the Chiefs. Raiders right on our ass. Can we get the dub? And we actually get the dub in Buffalo. I'm so proud of this team. I'm still having fun with this rebuild, man. I thought it was going to be horrible starting 0-5. I thought it was going to be just like the Bills rebuild that we did. But we beat the Bills. Probably would have happened if I was controlling the Bills. So I'm glad that Madden's staying consistent with the Bills. The Buffalo Billies. That's what I like to call them, Buffalo Sillies. 3 touchdowns for Aaron Rodgers. Tariq Cohen showing out. I think we should. He's not really running the ball that much, but that's what we didn't bring him here to do. But we might get like a more Devonte Williams type backup running back next season. Stephon Diggs and Dawson Knox, but Cortland Sutton, proving why he should still be wide receiver 1. Calais Campbell's having a great year. Cooper from the backup position. Rodrigo Blankenship, so our team actually got a field goal block. And we are on a little bit of a winning streak. Like I said, if it wasn't for the Chiefs, the winning streak would be a little bit longer. But we're over 500. We're 8-6. We're a game behind the Chiefs. So we actually have a chance to actually catch them. Make sure they didn't put Seth Williams in the slot because I know how Madden is. Nope, still perfect the way we go, the way we like it. And that Week 17 game against the Chiefs is going to be very important, very important, very important. And we get another dub, bro. This team, bro, I'm proud of them. Salute to them. Look at this winning streak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-game winning streak. Would have been longer if we didn't lose to the Chiefs. Got blown out. But ever since we got 20-0, 20 to shit, ever since that, 31, 31, 31, 28, 28, 35. Running the ball, shutting the run down. Old school football. Over 600 yards of total offense. 13 third downs. They got 3 fourth down conversions. Don't like that, but didn't matter. Didn't matter. Baker Mayfield played his ass off, but it wasn't enough. Javonte is getting into Tariq Cohen. He didn't like that comment I said when I said we get a better backup running back. He did not like that shit. KJ Hamler, 152 touchdowns. I might just have to pay him right now. He's killing it from the slot the last 2 games. No sacks, no picks. And McManus, I know what we're drafting next year. Might spend the first round on the kicker. He's trying to blow it. But 9-6 Broncos in Mile High Stadium. 10-5 Chiefs. We beat them. We split first place with them. We'll both be 10-6, both with a W over each other, and it will come down to Week 18. Whoever wins will win a division. Raiders aren't out of it. Chargers are basically out of it. This is an important game. Let's go ahead and upgrade the players right now. I ain't playing around. Can we beat the Kansas City Chiefs, the Tate lead in the AFC West, And they beat the shit out of us again. 21-0. The same score basically from the last matchup when it was 20-0. Man, they must have improved their defense or something. So we're not gonna win the division. We get swept by the Chiefs. Can't even score a damn point against them in 2 games. Man, just embarrassing, bro. We gotta beat them next season. If we see them in the playoffs, bro, we gotta beat them, bro. No excuses. Raheem Brown playing like a bus. Might just upgrade that position. Our punter had 328 yards punting. That should tell you our offense could not move the ball against their defense. So we're 9-7. The Raiders are 9-7. We're not going to win the division. Take a look at the playoff picture. We are 6 right now. And the Raiders are 7. So it looks like both of us probably will make it. I don't know if there's a team behind us. Don't know if there's a team behind us. In the AFC, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got the Browns, the Colts, the Texans, the Bills. We beat the Bills, so I don't think we got to worry about them. I don't think we play the Browns or the Colts or the Texans. So one of those teams could sneak in. Raiders could take our position. We just need to take care of business. We control our destiny. Let's go ahead and take care of the Washington Commanders now. They're still the football team in this game. Cortland Sutton is back from injury. Make sure he's in. And look at that. They tried to take him out. And let's see if we can get the dub against the Washington football. And we lose to them. But we made the playoffs. That's all that mattered. That was my goal. It was a tough division. 8-9 Chargers even. They tried to come back. We fell to 9-8. Still a winning season. Still making the playoffs. I would have liked second place. But look who we got. The team that we could not beat. The team that we couldn't even score a fucking point against. Couldn't even get a field goal against. But let's see how we did against the Commanders before we move on to the playoffs. Man, I hate that we got to play the Chiefs, especially in the first round. We lost by a field goal. We tried to come back in the fourth quarter, ran out of time. They passed all over us. I have no idea who their quarterback is. Who the hell is Gavin Culp? Throwing for 353, 4 touchdowns. Got sacked 3 times. But Devonte Williams, breakout year. Probably led the team, not the team, probably led the NFL in touchdowns. 4 touchdowns in that game. Curtis Samuel, I don't know what's going on with my cornerbacks. Ronald Darby with 12 tackles. So, I mean, we made the playoffs. That was the goal. We're back in the playoffs 2 years in a row with A-Rod, Aaron Rodgers. Now, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. Can't beat them. Can't score against them. Can't do nothing. Let's go ahead and go to the conference, playoff rivals. I think it's going to be chess match. Not really a chess match because they done beat the... Okay. But let's take a look at the playoff bracket before we get blown out again. Bengals number 1. Panthers number 1 in the NFC. Let's go ahead and take the L against the Kansas City Chiefs again. And, of course, this time we scored a touchdown, though. So I'm very proud. Very proud. They're just dominating us, man. They got our number. They got our number. And Rodgers sacked 3 times. Man, this Chiefs defense, man. Devonte Williams did his best. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. Let me take a look at the Chiefs defense. Who the hell do they have on their squad? Like, no, they got Mahomes. Their offense is always going to be great. Okay, they still got Melvin Ingram. They got some guy named John McPhee. Still got Frank Clark. Chris Jones. Still got Derek Nottie. They brought in a rookie, Sherrod Perkins. Anthony Nelson. Nick Bolton still. Willie Gay still. Like, come on, bro. It's the same defense. They just playing lights out. So, respects to them, man. But we didn't get fired. Made the playoffs again. Another first-round exit. Disappointing. Let's go ahead and upgrade the team. Don't know what we're going to do about Aaron Rodgers. Could bring him back for another season. Might look on into the future and draft our quarterback. We got a lot of decisions to make, though. A lot of decisions to make. Let's see if we had anybody on the Pro Bowl team. And let me know in the comments, too, what y'all thought about the real-life Pro Bowl that happened in real life. I know the Pro Bowl ain't been good for years since Sean Taylor smashed whoever that punter was. Can't remember the name. Might have been like Brian Mormon or somebody, but Pro Bowl ain't been the same since, man. But rules a little bit. They weren't even tackling. Like, they were just wrapping up. It was crazy. See, of course, we ain't had no quarterback. Aaron Rodgers didn't make it. Oh, you know what? I ain't even look at the stats. Let's go ahead and check out the stats before we do that. So, Patrick Mahomes led the league in passing yards. Some guy named Niles Moore, Justin Herbert, Nick Chubb, Joe Mixon, Ezekiel Elliott, Keenan Allen, Chris Godwin, Kendrick Bourne. He's been balling in this Broncos franchise. Aaron Donald, Khalil Mack, Von Miller, the former Bronco. Minka Fitzpatrick, Jadobe Awuzie, and Devin Bush. And then some guy named Matthew Cadet, Rashawn Evans, and Keanu Neal for tackles. Offense was 19th, so we improved once again. Don't like to look at those touchdown passes from Aaron Rodgers. 12th in defensive yards. 21st in points scored. 9th in points allowed. So 4,000 yards is good, okay? The touchdown, he brought down the interceptions, but only 23 passing touchdowns. So Rodgers is showing his age at this point. So would it be smart to bring him back? But Devonte Williams having that breakout year, finally didn't get screwed with injury. Averaged 4.7, almost 1,300 yards, 19 touchdowns, just one fumble. He broke an 81-yard rush at one point. 8 touchdowns, 400 yards for Tariq Cohen. So that's good. 2 touchdowns for Rivers, touchdown for the fullback. Jerry Jeudy led the team in receiving yards, but Cortland Sutton led the team in touchdown. KJ Hamler had a good year, so we might bring him back. Noah Fant, Tariq Cohen, Albert O had 2 touchdowns, but kind of a disappointing year for him. Disappointing year for the offense in total. Same with Garrett Bowles and Dalton Risner. That's kind of bad. That's okay for the guard position. But Quinn Miners, hell of a year. Hell of a year for Moosey. So the right side held up. We got to work on that left side, though. Josie Jewell leading the team in tackles, 2nd straight year in a row. Not as many sacks and picks. Ronald Darby with 2 picks, so he played okay. Justin Simmons not playing like Justin Simmons, so he's doing the same thing he did with the Buffalo Bills. He might just be broken in Madden sim. Patrick Surtain with 3 picks. Michael Ujimidia probably earned himself a new contract. Stephon Gilmore played well. Probably earned himself a new contract. Bradley Chubb, kind of a down year for him. Baron Browning, to be middle linebacker 2, only 58 tackles, 1 pick. We're definitely going to upgrade that position. Draymond Jones played well. Calais Campbell played well as usual. Bass was injured. That's actually a good year for Raheem Brown. We didn't even have him in the sub left end position for edge rusher, and he still did that. Whittington with 3 sacks as a backup DT. Played well when he got playing time. 7 TFLs, by the way. Jonathan Cooper, he played well as a backup. Forced fumbles, we had 2 for Patrick Surtain, 1 for Stephon Gilmore, 1 for Justin Simmons, so at least he did something, 1 for Bradley Chubb. We had 2 blocks for Draymond Jones, 1 for Cooper, so Cooper definitely going to bring him back as a backup next season. And then McManus, I can't wait to see this. Had a field goal blocked, missed 6 field goals. If it wasn't for that blocked field goal, he would have only missed 5, 6. Yeah, he's probably gone. Our punter got blocked inside the 20 only 7 times. Longest was 69 yards. He averaged 52, though. Better than the last punter we had. Yearly awards, MVP went to Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, runner-up. Griffin Murphy, a.k.a. Bill Belichick on the Bengals now, 15-2, Coach of the Year. Hey, somehow we're at number 5. So I guess they feel like I did a great job with the roster we had. AFC Offensive Player of the Year went to Lamar Jackson. We had nobody. Myles Garrett for Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Sam McGee of the Browns. We had nobody. Defensive Rookie of the Year, I thought that said George Zimmerman. Greg Zimmerman of the Buffalo Bills. Whittington at number 5. Best quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. Look at Teddy Bridgewater at number 9. Best running back, shout out to Devonte Williams at number 5. Best receiver, Keenan Allen. I thought Jerry Jeudy might have been up there. Offensive line, Ronnie Stanley. D lineman, Myles Garrett. Joey Bosa. Defensive back, Minkah Fitzpatrick. PS2 at number 9. Best kicker, Rodrigo Blankenship. So, another playoff exit. Let's go ahead and check out the Pro Bowl roster, see if we had anybody make it. Looks like a Chiefs-Rams, I think, Super Bowl. Let's see. That damn Edwards, man. That damn Edwards. Oh, Dalton Risner, shout out to him. He actually made the Pro Bowl. We had somebody on the offensive line, so forget what I said about the type of season he had. I thought that was Justin Simmons. That's Jeffrey Simmons of the Titans. So we got 1 so far. PS2 making his, I think that's his second or maybe his first. So shout out to him. Could go up to X Factor. So that's 2 Pro Bowlers. And that's all we got. 2 Pro Bowlers. So shout out to Dalton Risner and shout out to Patrick Surtain. It is a Rams-Chiefs Super Bowl. Let's see if we had any upgrades that are going to get taken away from us. Devonte Williams, superstar dev, Madden. Don't do it. Don't strip him. He deserves it. Happy about that. Nobody else, though. On the defensive side, Patrick Surtain did go up to X Factor. Josie Jewell did go up to Star Dev. He did that last season, and then they took it right away from him. And then Brown goes back up to Star. That's what he had when I drafted him, but I wouldn't be surprised if Madden took it away from him again. But let's see who wins the Super Bowl. And it is going to be that team that we could not score points against into the playoffs when we only scored a touchdown, the Kansas City Chiefs. So we got blown out by the Super Bowl champs. So not that mad. Lamar Jackson, MVP. Bill Belichick, a.k.a. Griffin Murphy. Lamar Jackson, offensive player. Aaron Donald. And then Sam McGee, quarterback of the Browns. And then Greg Zimmerman of the Buffalo Bills, Defensive Rookie of the Year. MVP for the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes. 3 rings for them. 2 for Patrick Mahomes. And then seeing how there's only 1 quarterback in this draft class as a top prospect, I think we made our decision about Aaron Rodgers. So for the mock draft, they have the Lions taking that quarterback. And then where do we fall? Cornerback, Marco Crawford, which isn't that bad of a mock. I mean, if we don't bring back Ojemudia, we could take a cornerback. But with only one quarterback in this draft class, it makes the decision a lot easier. And look, Matt Stafford goes to the Super Bowl, retires. Bronco legend Von Miller retires. We lose Calais Campbell. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. Julio Jones, Gronk, Cameron Jordan, Cam Newton, T.Y. Hilton, and then Bruce Arians. Okay, let's look at any players that we might have to bring back. Aaron Rodgers still got that superstar depth. He is 40. I think I'm going to give him another year. There's no quarterbacks in this draft class, really. He takes it. We're going to give him a third season in Denver. Can he get it done? Stephon Gilmore. He played well. I don't want to give him a 2-year deal, though. I would give him a 1-year deal. He doesn't want to take that. How much would it be to franchise tag him? $14 million. I mean, that's not that bad. $14 million. Stephon Gilmore. I'll do it. I'll do it. Franchise tag Stephon Gilmore. That's cheaper than what it would be if we had to franchise tag Aaron Rodgers. Ronald Darby did play well, but if we had to make a decision, I'd rather bring back Ojemudia. We'll give him a 3-year deal. He played well. And then I think KJ Hamler earned himself a new contract. How much would it be for Albert O? $3 million, $3.5 million. I mean, we could let him walk and go be a starter somewhere else because they're not really using the 2 tight ends like I thought they would. Agum. Man, this is tough. With Agum, he could finally get a shot at starting. But I don't want to give him 2 years. Hasn't really done anything. I don't know about Albert O. I'll give him like a 2-year deal. We're going to let Albert O test. We're going to let him test. So our big free agent losses right now are Darby and Albert O. So we'll look to bring back Albert O on a cheaper deal in free agency. We'll see what we need on the roster, see what our weak spots are. Could still take a quarterback. And I'm so happy Madden they let Devonte Williams keep his superstar depth, so that's going to help us out a lot. We brought back KJ Hamler, so we got our 3 receivers. I think Cortland Sutton is in a contract year, though. Probably going to go ahead with Judy as a wide receiver 1 this season. We let Albert O walk for right now. Going to let him test. See what offers he get from other teams. See what his market is. See what his value is. Garrett Bowles, who did not play well last season, we could shop him around. I am going to do that. We might not pull the trigger and trade him, but I'm just going to shop him around. Draymond Jones, still got him. We don't have a right end because I did let Agum go. So we definitely need a right end. That's what we drafted Whittington for. So let's move Whittington to right end for right now, just to fill that roster spot. Stays the scheme fit. That's what we drafted him for, to be the successor. He'll compete with Gary Allen. We got Bass still. Raheem Brown was okay, but Baron Browning was not. Baron Browning was not. Cooper was good. Media was good. We do need another cornerback, though. So I would say cornerback, middle linebacker, right end still for competition, left tackle if we get rid of Garrett Bowles, backup tight end if we don't bring back Albert O, and maybe even a little bit of backup running back and quarterback. So really, we could all the positions, all the positions we could use. Man, with Tyron Smith be an upgrade over Garrett Bowles, but almost about the same age. Wouldn't make sense to cut one or trade one. Oh yeah, I forgot about Brandon McManus. Do we bring in Justin Tucker? Nah. So Tua, he would be a young quarterback, but it wouldn't be realistic to pay a backup quarterback $48 million to sit. Jordan Love, bring him back, sit behind Aaron Rodgers. So we'll look to draft one still. Don't really need a backup running back. They took away my star dev from my fullback, but that's okay. So let's look at Albert O. He has no offers. I would take him back on a 2-year deal. I want it under $4 million. He takes that. We'll more than happy to bring him back. Be more than happy to bring him back. Let's see, DJ Reader, Eric Nottie. There is no right ends, so we'll look for one in the draft. There is no left ends either. There's D tackles that we could move to right end. I don't like doing that much. There's no left outside linebackers really to upgrade, so we might just sit out another free agency class. They've been weak past 2 seasons. We'll probably draft a middle linebacker. But if there is a cornerback, yes. So finally, Madden, they might have robbed. Did they rob my left outside linebacker? Okay, yeah. So they robbed Brown. He didn't deserve to go back up to start, but he shouldn't have had to take away from him in the first place. But they robbed him. I'm okay with that. They robbed my fullback. I'm okay with that. But the big two was PS2 keeping his X factor and Devonte Williams keeping his superstar dev. I know you see the little gold icon right there by his name. So getting an X factor on defense and a superstar on offense is going to help us out big time. And let's see, for cornerbacks, there are some candidates. You got Shaq Griffin, William Jackson, a veteran. In the slot, it's actually not that bad. But I don't want him. Don't want to bring Bryce Callahan back. Ojemudia is going to get promoted to cornerback 2 this season. So it looks like I'm going to just sit back. I'm going to just sit back. I'm going to sit back. But I'll tell you this. How about I go get the GOAT? The GOAT kicker. Justin Tucker on a 2-year deal. We're going to go ahead and cut Brandon McManus. You know, he's a team captain. If we win the Super Bowl, I feel bad if he wasn't on the roster. I'm not going to bring in Justin Tucker. I'm not going to bring him in. We're going to give McManus one more chance. One more chance, but we're going to play it safe this free agency. We ain't going to do that much. Just going to bring Albert O back. And that's all we're going to do for right now. We'll fix the other positions in the draft. Best player available is what we're going to take. And hopefully we still get Albert O. Some team might try to steal him away. And I feared that would happen, but congrats to Albert O. Go ahead and get that bag, man. Go to the Bengals and become a starting tight end in the league. So happy for him. Not that mad. Wasn't going to pay him. We wasn't really using him anyway. Well, let's check out the prospects. So We do need a quarterback. There's this Jimmy Thomas guy. Jimmy Thomas. Don't look that good. But we'll put him on the list. We'll still put Riley Bradshaw on there. Tight end. We could use a backup now, but not that important. We do need defensive end, though. There's this Brian Hutchins guy in the first round. A power moves, B finesse move. I like that. What about left end, though? Freddie Brewer, A tackling. Strong as hell. A pursuit, A tackling. I like him. Beast. D tackle that we could possibly move to right end. Let's see, B finesse, A play recognition. I like the A play recognition. Enrique Devine, A tackle, B finesse moves. A hit power, A tackle, just straight A's. Henry Hooker. Fastest and strongest D tackle in the class, A awareness. We'll put him on the list. And then this is the last D tackle we'll put on the list. A power moves. I don't like the D tackling. That turns me off. I'm going to move away from him. He's not getting added to the list. We could still use an edge rusher. I kind of don't want to take another young edge rusher. But if one slips, if one falls to us, A finesse moves. I like that. Anthony Nails. A pursuit, A zone, elite. He's a player we got to have. Matthew Ingram might be the first round pick. Yep. Matthew Ingram. And then for middle linebacker, let's check out Wendell Hayes. A hit power, I love it. So Wendell Hayes, add it to the list. Now, there is a top 5 guy right here. We probably can't get him. Dwayne Simmons, I'm going to put him on the list, though. Same thing with cornerback. Now, there's some first-round guys here. A catching. Strong and fast. B man. C tackling. I like Booth. What about Shamel Haynes? A hit power. I like him. We'll do one more cornerback. Is there anybody in the second or third round we could take? D catching for a cornerback. I don't like it. He can tackle, though. So that might make up for his inability to be able to catch the ball. This guy can catch. He can catch. Mike Taylor. Put him on the list. And then last but not least, we'll look at the kickers. Just to give Brandon A accuracy. That's all I needed to see. Solid power. Garrett Gamalo. Glad we didn't bring in Justin Tucker. So it really just comes down to, do we want to take a DN or D tackle to move to DN? That edge rusher, Albert Oj, rejected us. That's okay. Private workouts, we'll just delegate that. It doesn't really work anyway when you manually do it. We're not going to bring anybody in for agency. We're going to keep this team together, keep the chemistry together, keep the young players. I knew they were going to kick us out, but keep the young players. They're going to keep getting better. Like PS2 and Devonte Williams and Rodgers, them older players getting worse. But I like the good mix of older players, the old vets that we got, the future Hall of Famers we got mixed in with the young talent that we got. I think it's working. We just got to get over the damn Chiefs. I'm surprised they still haven't fixed this damn glitch. They kick you out. They do it every time in the offseason, before the draft, after the preseason, before the preseason. So let's check out the mock draft 5 to see who they have us taking. And they have us taking Brian Hutchins. Now, we could trade down, because I don't see that left outside linebacker that I want to take. We could trade down and still get the guy that we want. We don't have to reach for him. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's a strategy. Let's check out, see where Albert O went. So Tyron Smith to the Titans, blah, blah, blah. Falcons spending some money. I'm just interested to see where Albert O went. And he did go to the Bengals, so he's going to play with Joe Shiesty, Joe Burr, Cool Joe, whatever you want to call him. Cigar Burrow, that's what I call him. But let's go ahead and get on with the draft.
All right.
Like I said before, we could trade down and still get the guy that we want. So actually, I might do that manually right now. So we can trade down from 20.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
And let's jump down to like 27. Let's make a deal with the Bucks. Jump down to 27. Let's pick up a 3rd round pick.
All right, next up, the Jets are on the clock.
So we should be able to get that linebacker that I saw. So let's see. There is a running back we don't need, blah, blah, blah. Go to the ends. They took the left ends. They took the right ends. The D tackle, there's only one. So Matthew Ingram is still there. I don't think he was a guy. I think it was Anthony. Was it Ingram or Nails? It was Ingram. So Ingram is still there. We traded down. We picked up an extra 3rd round pick. Roman Elam is still there. So, yes, we can get our guy at pick 27. We didn't have to get him at pick 20. Welcome, Matthew Ingram. He'll be the new edge rusher. It's just the other guy we drafted, he had star dev, but Madden keeps taking it from him. He was an old rookie, still in the 60s, so we need to upgrade the position. Best player available, Matthew Ingram, normal dev. Fuck me, man. But that's why we traded down. That's exactly why we traded down. Would have been bad if we took him at pick 20. Still going to be a good player, though. Let's check out the DN. There is none. No D tackles really that I like. Anthony Nails is still there. I hate that. I hate that so much. He probably has the dev trait. Wendell Hayes is still there. Mike Taylor, cornerback. Almost first in everything. That's because the other players have been taken. So it's either Mike Taylor or Wendell Hayes. I'm going to go at Taylor because we need a cornerback. If we don't get a linebacker, we still got Baron Browning on the roster. Normal dev. Feel like it's going to be a draft of boring Browns. Boring Brown dev trade.
Broncos are on the clock. Who do they have their eye on?
So see if that middle linebacker is still there. Of course he's not. Anthony Nails. Do we take him and move him in the middle linebacker, or do we look at one of these guys? Braxton Hoyt can't tackle for shit. DeMarcus Owens got good coverage, good awareness, good stamina. He's fast. Do we take him or Anthony Nails? We already took, let's take DeMarcus Owens.
All right, now it's the Cardinals' turn. They're up. All right, the Broncos are now on the clock.
So not a good, forgot. We traded with the Bucks. Definitely got to get that kicker. Definitely got to get that kicker. But we could take Anthony Nails.
Okay,
and we fail again. Boring Brown.
Okay, next up,
so we'll probably move him in the middle linebacker. We got too many young edge rushers now. Quarterback. Don't need. Well, we still need kind of. Not gonna take a tight end here. Do we take a kicker right now? I mean, if we take a kicker in the 4th round, that's it for Brandon McManus.
No.
That's it for him.
No.
Then we need more depth at cornerback, though. Not gonna take a cornerback with F man coverage. B catching though. A block shedding. B tackling. Welcome, Zay Clifford, hidden dev. I'm the draft king. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The Broncos are on
Let's
the
go.
clock now.
Another 4th round pick. I think this was from the Aaron Rodgers trade. And you know what? With Caden Stearns and Jamar Johnson not developing, not becoming starters, Stephon Gilmore on a franchise tag. Do we take a safety? Antonio Pierman can't cover. How best player available. Let's take George Derby. Don't really know nothing about him though.
The Cardinals on the clock now. What direction will they go?
And with Tariq Cohen in the contract year.
On the clock now. It's
Didn't
the
know I gave up my
Broncos.
5th
Time
round
is
picks.
ticking.
That's right. Forgot. Almost forgot. Got to take the kicker.
Okay, here we go. The Cardinals now on the clock.
Competition for Brandon McManus. And if we have a 7th round pick,
Now the Broncos are on the clock. Who do they have?
take a running back. Actually, let's take Garrett Bowles' possible replacement.
And now on the clock, it's the Cardinals.
So it looks like we got trade offers for Garrett Bowles, but we ain't going to look at that right now. We'll look at for the next video for part 4. Let's see how we did in the draft. So no dev traits. Matthew Ingram, our 1st round pick, who we traded down with. Traded down, still got him at pick 27. 70 overall. Mike Taylor, 69 overall. So he'll be a good depth piece. DeMarcus Owens, 65 overall. And then we got Nails, too. So I'm thinking what I might do, because with Ingram being the 1st round pick, but Nails being 1 point better than him, we might move Nails inside to middle linebacker if he can play it. I don't think he can. I think he's just a straight-up pass rusher. Okay, here it is. So Ingram is more balanced. He can pass coverage. He can even power rush a little bit. He's a run stopper and a speed rusher. So I think Ingram will be middle linebacker 2. And then Nails will play the edge. So that's the way we'll use them. And then Owens will be like a 3rd or 4th middle linebacker. Taylor would be a 4th cornerback. Clifford would be like a 5th cornerback. Derby would probably make the practice squad. Kicker now. Kicker. He has good accuracy, has good power, so he'll compete for the starting job with Brandon McManus, and then Mike Bozeman will just be a backup tackle. There wasn't really nobody in the class. I just want to see what that quarterback, Riley Bradshaw, was he hidden dev trait, went no more overall to the Lions. He was. Would have been nice to have him, but we got Aaron Rodgers for 1 more season. But overall, we made the playoffs again. Of course, they would kick me out. Made the playoffs again. 9-8. Got eliminated in the 1st round again. Couldn't beat the Chiefs. That's our focus next season. Definitely got to beat the Chiefs. Definitely got to beat the Chiefs, make the playoffs, get a playoff victory. This is probably Aaron Rodgers' last season with us. We could go into a year 5 with him, but he might retire. But that'll wrap up part 3 until the next episode.